I've run out of fingers and toes to count the number of beginner backpacking mistakes I've made. It's super easy to get completely wrapped up in bringing too much junk. Oh, I need this. Oh, I need that. Oh, I might need this. I might need my kitchen sink and my garage toolkit. Don't bring it. Everything you base your decisions on in your expeditions and your backpacking is simply based on fear. Fear of hunger, fear of cold, fear of dark, fear of animals, fear of getting lost, fear of dehydrating, those sort of things. Be mindful of your fears. Those drive a lot of decisions when you're thinking, oh, what should I bring backpacking? Be mindful of the hot spots in your feet. When you're hiking along and you're thinking, oh, yeah, ooh, that feels a little hot on my toe or on my heel or whatever. Stop that moment. Not, well, I'll take care of it at my next break. Don't do that. Even super experienced, I was in the winds in the Wind River Range, coming back from Gannett Peak. I wanted to get back to my truck before sunset, and I had a hot spot on my boot. I was in a rush and I wanted to get back from Gannett Peak, and I had a hot spot on the top of my toe and my boot. I'm like, oh, it'll be fine. Nah! Oh, I'm in my trail runners now because it's a bit warm, but the top of my toe was a bloody mess. I didn't think, oh, it'd be that bad. Oof. Even people who are super experienced simply make mistakes. Don't do that. Speaking of avoiding making mistakes, check out my book, Adventure Expedition 1, where you can learn what it's like to go on an expedition. It teaches you everything you need to know, and that knowledge is transferable into backpacking and camping. Starting too late is a huge mistake. I have shown up to a site just for whatever reason, work got in the way, maybe I was doing something, and I arrived at 1 o'clock, like, yeah, I'll start a backpack at 1 o'clock. Avoid doing that if at all possible. Starting late puts you under pressure. You're going to wish you'd gotten there earlier. It's just such a mistake. Make sure you plan your time out. 100% guilty of having optimist syndrome where, oh yeah, I can do it, I can push through it, there'll be no traffic. Yeah, don't do it. Starting late is a terrible, terrible mistake. It'll cost you a lot of trouble. I try and pay attention to my Casio watch, but sometimes I blow it. Avoiding looking at maps, checking out the water situation before you leave is a huge mistake. One time when I was backpacking with my dad and my cousin, we got info that said, oh yeah, there's water at Green Valley Falls. No problem. We chugged along, it was super raging hot. We got to Green Valley Falls, 0 water from the pump, 0 water from the spigot. We found out from the camp host, oh yeah, that had to be turned off a couple weeks ago. Like, are you freaking kidding me? That was crushing. That was a 3.5 extra mile walk to get water. We were dying. We made it, but misery fest. Like the water information, trusting online advice. Yes, obviously you're listening to somebody who's online, but I've climbed Denali 5 times, been across Antarctica, been across Greenland, trekked thousands of miles, written the Jackson Hole hiking guide. I wore out boots working on the stuff. I've got experience I want to share with you so you don't make my mistakes. Reading some forum where people randomly post, just remember, I've checked out some videos where you see these Chinese hackers. They have thousands of phones stacked up and flood forums. You have no idea who's actually out there. Me, I'm literally dirty. This is my backpack. I do this like for a living. So please be careful of who you ask your info from and be mindful of who you get your info from in forums.